Good day, everybody. Thank you very much for joining me live. So I am your host, Johnny Ross, and Betters and Myself Report. And oh boy, how I've been super excited to share what I've been doing throughout my life since last week. Now, so as many of you have been following along, I used to weigh in 212.5 pounds, and now as of like right now, my weight tends to fluctuate. So as far as I've been weighed, I currently weigh in at 211 pounds. It kind of ranges from 211 pounds to 209 pounds, but I'm okay with that because I feel like I'm in the status of of like turning my it's like a moment of turning your fat into muscle. So some might be wondering like how am I actually doing it? So so I've been gathering more wisdom from my friends lately since last week, and I developed a new system. So as of like last week, I started to change my cardio for a bit. But it's not to like completely stop my heart from going. In fact, I would love it to start it as like an engine, like when I ignite the car in myself to get the drive of myself to motivate myself to keep going. So as I do so, I managed to uh, take that time to do my cardio and then work on like weights, such as using the pull down device and the abdominal device. Also, I've been using new benches, such as using the dumbbells to do uh, some kind of, I don't remember on top of my head immediately. It's like a incline bench press with dumbbells, and also I also been doing sit ups was in a bench, which is super fun. And actually, since that my body's been getting a lot better and better, it just and makes it easier and worth my lifetime to keep going and going and uh, keep going nonstop. But anyways, that's in a nutshell of how I've been doing it so far. And if you guys are curious about the diets I've been doing, I maybe I'll share this. So what I've been doing throughout last week from my experience is I've been doing some intermittent fasting, which is that I don't really eat much food. In fact, I strive to eat less. So I've been like drinking a whole lot of water because I just want to keep myself hydrated, and it's something that I feel that my body needs as I want to keep the engine going like throughout the day, whether it's doing homework uh, or just to maintain my body. And so that's another piece of tactic of how I've been doing it so far during this week. And another realization of how I've been doing this in the begin with, since the very first video, is that I made myself accountable or responsible because I realized for myself that I was uh, I was a little bit too hard on myself, but I'll explain a little bit later in this stream. But that's like a little piece of idea of how I've been doing, such as how am I doing this, such as being more accountable. How am I doing in college is actually I'm doing way better, getting better and better bits by bits. I've been learning slowly, getting better at C++. I was managing to be able to just at least hand stuff in, and so that's a good sign for me. And other subjects such as like general psychology online, I'm doing great. Just doing the best I can to stay on top of it. And there's just still more work ahead. It doesn't get any easier, but I'm just like pushing myself harder and harder every day to improve my academics, make it a balance between exercise and academics most of the time. That's why you don't hear in my videos no more, or not too much, of like me playing Pokemon Go. I play it sometimes under Rasenga. Um, FYI, if you guys are interested, I left a stream that's like an hour and a half long. I know it's pretty long, but If you guys are interested and curious about my inventory, there's my future channel was in my channel of Versinga. Uh, Feel free to take a look ahead and see what I have. Now, anyways, now for the special stream that I always wanted to share was in this one is I want to share my reason why am I so proud of what I've accomplished so far when it comes to me losing weight. Well, it's because throughout the past 6 months, I used to weigh I used to weigh like 240 pounds. And how I felt about that, like since I began in that time, is that it was it was a little bit discouraging at first because like I just realized that like I become the person I didn't want to be to begin with. So something sparked on my mind that made me really want to improve myself like 110%. I didn't wait for anyone to tell me what to do to improve myself. I just make the choice, like again, to make myself accountable and more responsible of myself. And that's like one of the hardest lessons I learned in life is to really self master yourself and do it out of love. You do it because you really love yourself, and that's why I'm so proud of what I've accomplished so far when it comes to losing weight because I managed to learn to love myself and be grateful for what I've accomplished so far every day. And as that's been happening in my life, I just come to terms to realize that I've been setting new goals or better goals to give it my 100% to like a New Year's resolution, such as being able to lose at least 30 pounds before the end of this year. Now, what I like to make as a new goal is that I would do my best to lose 20 more pounds because I want to reach for the stars and I want to be able to be better than myself. So I want to was in the stream. Lastly, I still have a lot going, so please stay in tune with me. I want to share something very important concerning life in general when it comes to like being human. Just a disclaimer: I'm not trying to be too preachy, but I'm just want to help you guys like feel feel how am I going to describe this? It's to feel way better than yourself than you think because this is like a mindset that helped me clicked to become way better. There's like there I always explain like was in my previous stream, a very certain one like the gratitude journal. That's actually super effective. Go ahead and work on that still. I highly encourage that. Doesn't have to be too big when it comes to doing a gratitude journal. Just write a few small things that you've accomplished or what you're grateful for throughout that particular day. And with that in mind, a good tip to share with you guys is if you guys are listening, please stop comparing yourself to someone else. The reason why I share this is because I have been comparing myself to way too many people in my life, and I like question like for me like why am I not just as good as they are? Enough with that. The reason is because you have to change your mindset to realizing you know what, I actually don't want to be like them to begin with. I got me to improve with, and as long as I complete myself to do better, I'm actually making myself more happier because I'm improving every day. So that just goes along with like not being too hard on yourself. You got to realize that as a human being, like indeed our lives are super short, and it might be a lot of pressure for us to like get a lot done like as quick as possible. Don't worry about that because every small thing that you do in your life is actually has a lot of value of what you're accomplishing. And I promise that if you guys don't be too hard on yourselves when it comes to self improvement, you'll be able to grow maturely in life. And another thing, don't judge yourself. This is so important. And I used to be a very harsh judge on myself so much because like I have the tendency to like to do like my part of me as I stutter is like I was hard on myself at first and I compared myself to people And I just realized that those three things, like comparing yourself, being hard on myself, and being judged myself, those three things are very toxic in my life. So I just managed to get rid of it all by by having a desire to, like, you know what, this is all got to stop. This natural man in me has to stop. I need to just really, really, really improve myself out of love, because I really, really need to develop more love for myself. If I love myself and if I want to improve, do it. Make it part of your life. Because if you don't do it as soon as possible, you'll end up being regrets and just be miserable. And I've learned that the hard way from experience. I've, as of like right now, like I'm making like every second count as I like share this video. I just want to inspire you all and to like make sure that you realize from my experience to yours, you can do it. You can achieve losing weight. It's not easy, but it's very, very, very doable. I've been doing this for like over a month, and I've seen so much progress in my life. And I can't stress enough of like, really, it's just enough comparing yourself, enough judging yourself, and enough of being harsh and hard on yourself, because I've done it to myself. And just embrace a better change in yourself instead, to overcome those toxic three things that's been damaging you, has been damaging to me. So I was trying to make that not no longer part of my life. Okay, so furthermore, furthermore on the way, as I'm continuing to stream, I want to share a fact that, like, when it comes to making health your priority, this is just from my experience. I from from my thought process, it's not about mentality entirely. It's actually about commitment. You want to do something, you want to get something done, you do your best on it 110%. No excuses. Don't wait for anyone to actually tell you to do better. You tell yourself to do better. The reason is because I got tired of like waiting for others to tell me to be better when I've got I it's just about me to work on myself to get better. Like, it's not it's not about like it's not about like mentality. It's about being commitment, making the choices to be better and able to be happy. That's the main point that I'm I'm making throughout the stream. Now, to conclude this video, before I stop the stream, I know this is a lot to take in within the stream, and I thank you all for your participation of watching along. So, anyways, the major question of that's most important in this entire stream is, will I keep going in this program I'm doing for myself? Yes. Why? Because I can be better than myself, and I know it. And so, with that in mind, thank you all very much for joining me in this live stream. Um, Heather, you get a hello from me, and thank you all so much. Please do me a favor and give this video a like on the way out. Please share this video. Give this video a subscription if you guys haven't yet. Hit that notification bell for our next stream. I will be doing another one next Saturday. And wherever you're going so far, of what you're progressing, please keep going. I know you guys can do it. I love you all. And as I love myself so far, I love you all as you all took your time to listen to this video. I just want you to know that, guys, like, was in this live video, that you are loved, and whatever you are improving, I care about you. Keep going, and I know that all of you will succeed as you are watching this live video. So I'll see you guys all next time. Thank you, and we'll see how we'll all see how I'll be doing next week. I'll keep going. I'm staying strong. I will not give up. Again, love you all. Goodbye. And